Dealer Personality of the Year, Supercars. And it goes to none other than Jatin Ahuja, founder and managing director, Big Boy Toys. Congratulations to you, Jatin. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Big Boy Toys.
Thank you so much for joining us today with this conversation. It's a pleasure to have you amongst us.
Pleasure.
Congratulations on the award. It's a very prestigious award to be received. What do you have to say about it?
It is a very special award, and this is my first award from Times of India Group, and this is amazing. Yeah, love it. So gives us reward for the hard work put in towards building the organization. So it's a great initiative. Thank you very much.
So there's a certain perception that people have when it comes to the resale of luxury cars. How has that perception changed in India over the years?
Perception towards resale values is what you're talking about.
Yeah, pre-owned luxury cars.
So earlier there used to be a time when people used to ask us questions. Now it is about availability and supply. So there's practically no difference there. So if you and cars are available which are like 200 kilometers, 500 kilometers, 1000 kilometers, and they have long waiting periods. So people generally what we see, so we have a lot of celebrity clients, we have a lot of businessmen from Mr. Poonawalla to Mr. KL Rahul, Virat Kohli. There's so many people. So Shilpa Shetty is our customer, and there are about close to 100 top 100 companies we would have dealt with out of the top 500 Nifty 50 as well. So or top 500 companies, Fortune 500 companies. So there are a lot of customer base, and a lot of people deal with. So this stigma which used to be there is not there any longer. So it is about, you want to take a decision, if the product is available, you just go ahead and take it.
Which is great for the market.
Yes.
So explain to me that what are the factors that contribute in these resale of these cars? What are the key factors that make a difference in the market?
So the demand and supply plays a very, very important role. If the demand is high and the availability is not there, then the values are up. If the demand is low and the supply is all-time high, then the values go down. So practically, and it's basically, and this is not a sales business. Our business which we are into is a product-based business. It is a supply business. So we have way more demand than the supply we have.
How do you personally make sure that the authenticity and the quality of the cars here are top-notch?
So we've been doing it for 20 years now. It's no rocket science any longer, but yeah, we have our stringent quality checks. We have 151 checkpoints wherein we go ahead and check a car on 155 parameters, along with service histories, insurance histories, the background checks of the company, of the product. So the list is long, and we've been doing it for many years. That's why our satisfaction rate for our customers is beyond 99.5%, and we get 100% repeat business from anyone we've dealt with over the last 15-20 years. Yeah,
I'm sure. So if I have to talk to you about technological innovations or a few trends in the Indian market, what trends are you seeing in the Indian market when it comes to these luxury cars, and what do you want should be incorporated in the market in, let's say, a decade or so?
So the new trend which we see in the market is electric cars, which people were not very comfortable with electric cars. Now 20% of our sales come from electric cars, and this was not the case 3 years back. So this is one new trend which we see. Hybrids are definitely taking a lead as well. So it's not just about electric, it's about hybrid, and people are conscious about the environment, people are conscious about pollution. So that's a new thing which we see changing in the let's say in the customer mindset now. And innovation wise, answering that question of yours, we definitely want so I stay in Gurgaon, and I've come here to visit your place to take the award to Delhi. So one thing which we really want is a car which can fly and get us to Delhi. So that's the innovation the industry is looking at.
That's a very common answer that we're hearing these days, and I'm sure that it'll happen in the future. We'll all be very excited for it.
I think when people talk, things happen.
Yeah.
So 7-8 years back when we used to talk about electric cars, and there was nothing. There was no base.
Yeah.
But when we started talking about it, we started doing it. So when we keep talking, we keep thinking about it, we keep innovating about it, and we keep working hard towards achieving it. So I think that's how it all begins here.
As it should. So Big Boy Toys has significantly expanded over the past decades, and what are the plans for the future? Do you think you want to expand internationally as well?
So international is not the agenda as of now for the next 2 years. We don't know what happens 2 years down the line, but now what we are getting into is a new segment of cars which we've never touched. So it's a different brand, and the brand is called cars.co.in. It's a separate organization under the leadership of Big Boy Toys. So Big Boy Toys essentially is low transaction volumes, basically is niche of a segment. So we want to get into the masses now. So essentially transactions starting from 25-30 lakhs to about 70 lakhs is not our focus area at Big Boy Toys. This is going to be our focus area going forward in the next 5 years, half a decade. So we are focusing on the segment which we've never touched, let's say a C class or a 3 series or a 5 series segment. This is where our focus is, and we would love to see ourselves at close to about 500 transactions a month is the target. In the next 5 years is the projection for the organization.
So I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and I want you to give me one-word answers for it.
Sure.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
So what's that one car feature that you absolutely cannot live without?
Difficult one. There's so many of them. So I think car feature. Now it is difficult one, yeah, difficult one. So let me think and give you this answer again in the next.
I'll move on to the next question.
Sure.
If you could take any car from the history
Yeah.
For a road trip for one day, what
Yeah.
car would it be and why, of course?
So I personally love the Range Rover Autobiography 5-liter SVR or an SVO. So that's my personal favorite, and that is something which I would want to use for a day if I get it. Though I already use that car, but there's no excitement left because I've been using that car for a long time. But yeah, so SV is the one which I would love to use, or probably a new generation Phantom 8 is something which I could use.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Do we have the answer to the previous question now?
It's a difficult one, yeah. But yeah, reverse camera is one feature because I drive the car myself. So that's one feature which is very important, and it's difficult to not use that feature when you drive the car yourself.
All right, Mr. Jatin Ahuja, thank you so much for being with us. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Muskan.
much.
Pleasure.